The Fall of Knix, A Teacher's Trial, Episode 1. The sun rose slowly over bright future college, pouring golden light across the red roofs and tall iron gates of the school compound. It was the beginning of a new term, and excitement buzzed in the air like bees over ripe fruit. Students in neat uniforms walked in small groups, laughing, dragging boxes, or waving at old friends. Some teachers gathered under the mango tree beside the staff room, chatting about holidays and lesson plans. Amid all this, a young man stepped through the school gates for the first time. His name was Knix Emmanuel, a 25-year-old graduate of economics education. Tall and slender, with clear brown eyes and neatly brushed hair, he looked more like a senior student than a teacher. But in his chest, he carried the hope of making a difference. He had arrived early, even before the school opened fully. He wore a white shirt, black tie, and a pair of clean but worn-out shoes. A brown folder held his certificates, lesson notes, and a diary. As he stood in front of the school office, he took a deep breath and whispered to himself, "This is where I will plant my seed." Mrs. Gladys, the school secretary, smiled as she welcomed him. "You're the new economics teacher." "Yes, Ma. My name is Knix Emmanuel," he replied, his voice calm and respectful. "You're early," she said, impressed. "That's a good sign." She led him into the principal's office, a neatly arranged room with trophies lining the shelf. On the desk sat Mr. Obasi, a bald man with glasses and a deep voice. He looked at Knix and nodded slowly. "So, you are the new teacher. From the look of your file, you finished top of your class?" "Yes, sir." I like that." He removed his glasses and looked him in the eye. "But this is not the university. This is real life. These students can frustrate your entire career if you're not careful." Knix nodded, determined to prove himself. "There's something important you must understand," Mr. Obasi continued. "In this school, no teacher is allowed to flog or hit a student, not even a slap. If a student insults you, you report to the disciplinary unit. Do you understand?" Knix hesitated a bit, then nodded. "Yes, sir, I understand." "You better do," the principal warned. "We've had cases before. We don't want another problem. Just teach your subject and avoid getting personal with them, especially someone called Zita." Knix raised his eyebrows slightly. "Zita? Yes, you'll know him soon enough," Mr. Obasi said, almost in a whisper. After the meeting, Knix was shown to the staff room and given a seat at the corner, close to the window. Teachers passed by, offering brief greetings. "New guy?" one of them asked. "Yes," he replied. "Good luck," another said. "You'll need it." Knix smiled politely but felt a strange tension in the room. It was as if everyone was waiting for something to happen, something they didn't want to say out loud. Later that morning, he stood before his new class, SS2B, a mix of curious faces, silent ones, and a few already looking for trouble. "My name is Mr. Knix. I'll be your economics teacher this term," he said. A few students murmured greetings, others just stared. As he began to write the topic, Introduction to Economics, on the board, a boy at the back yawned loudly and whispered something that made the boys near him laugh. Knix turned briefly but didn't react. "Ignore it," he told himself. "Earn their respect the right way." But deep in his heart, he felt a shadow move, a feeling that this would not be a simple journey. He just didn't know how deep that shadow would grow,